Welcome to Gray Overload. I'm Anthony, and Nvidia has been in the news a lot with rumors about their next generation GPUs. I want to talk a little bit about Nvidia's next generation with all the rumors flying around. I just want to kind of put some comments in there of my own and really get some of your thoughts as well as what you hope to expect out of these maybe 3000 series. Who knows? Nvidia could always change the or last second. But we have currently the 2000 series with the 1650. But then this next generation looks to be, with the rumors, and it's hard to get rumors out of Nvidia as they like to keep it clamped down, is going to be another jump and step forward. I'm actually more excited about what is coming with the ray tracing stuff here in this next generation. I think it's going to be a huge leap by Nvidia in the ray tracing department and some other technologies there that'll help them achieve more of what ray tracing should be without the performance hit that it does take. And I do expect these to be more effective at 4K resolutions with the ray tracing on, again without that performance or frames per second hit as well. But some of the rumors going around are even now a 3060, a 3070, you got the 3080, the 3080 Ti. Some places have even said the 3090, and I do expect these high-end ones to push because if rumors are true on the AMD side, I'm sure Nvidia does not want to go away and succeed that top end to AMD. So they're going to push a lot. We could even get a die, some of these dies that were before only for enterprise down into consumer side, just so that Nvidia is for sure not going to have that. And that's what I'm kind of excited about, is Nvidia going through and putting the true high-end stuff back down in consumers. It's going to cost a lot, but right now where GPUs are at, until we get good competition from top to bottom, we aren't going to see some of those top-end prices slide down until each company can compete on that. And I even think it's going to take Intel maybe jumping into the marketplace, and maybe not even Intel at the high end, but Intel good enough to kind of slide down the lower prices to help that as well, because prices haven't really gone down lately, which is a sad turn of events for GPUs and gaming in general for the computer side, especially if consoles can compete on price or have a good price point in the entry thing. But getting back to Nvidia side things, I do expect there not to be like a 1660 or like 1760 or 1750 at all. I do expect Nvidia this time to have a top to bottom ray tracing stack, as well as those entry ones, maybe even bring up the price a little bit. But I think that they're going to go full ray tracing, make sure that when you come into the ecosystem you can get everything you want. I think that they're still going to have like a 6 gig card at the low end, maybe a 4 gig. I really hope they don't. I mean, I would like everything to start going 6 minimum, 8. I really like to see 8 minimum, and then up from there. There's people use graphics cards for different things. If we're going to have GPU scheduling as well, and maybe some things to speed up the GPU accelerations, not just even using the memory, because the memory traveling across the PCI bus is still, that's still jumping across things rather than having it right there on the GPU. There is good room for benefits there. Hopefully they can take advantage of that, and I would be excited to see that advantage being taken of if Nvidia were to go that route. And these are some of my wish lists in here as well. But I'm thinking that they're going to start at like 6 gigabits or gigabytes of RAM on the low end cards, and then go from there. Make it a good 1080p with ray tracing. Do some 1440p on there, and I can expect a lot of this stuff. If the consoles are going to be pushed, some of that may have to be loaded into the GPU, because of the overall computer systems, like compared to maybe a PS4 design system that's designed specifically for certain operations, where the PC just isn't there yet. With the high-end cards, I do expect there to be a huge jump in the performance ability of those cards in the ray tracing side. I really see that if AMD is going to get anywhere close to Nvidia, there's going to be Nvidia's going to come out swinging for the fences to make sure that they bury AMD. Nvidia does not want to give up the high performance crown, and Intel, just to add this in there, when Intel comes out with the GPU and it's going to be high end, Nvidia's going to do the same thing. They don't want to give up that high end, so I do expect something, 40% faster than the current, even 50% faster than the current 1080 Ti, and that Titan, I would expect that Titan to go up in price. I think that prices overall are going to be maybe up $50 to $100 in each segment. That's kind of where I see. Maybe I can see like a 3050 that brings that price point a little bit lower, really cut down. But that 3060 maybe stay around the $400 range in there. But the high-end stuff I do expect to go up a little bit higher. Overall, I'm really excited about this. The prices are, yes, disappointing, but I'm excited to see what Nvidia can do, because as I push more and more forward with the compute segment and with games going where I hope they go, which is stunning 4K, stunning environments, no loading screens, being able to push and have great AI, great distance drawings, great illuminations, ray tracing throughout, fully ray traced stuff. Now, I'm also talking about a little bit in the future. With that all start coming down the pipeline in the future, I do expect more from Nvidia each generation that they're going through. And if AMD can get on track and Intel gets on track, and who knows what Mac's going to do, maybe we're going to start to see a little bit of a giddy up in this GPU war, and we're going to start seeing better consumer cards, hopefully for a cheaper price, but then also give that benefit back to the consumers that are playing these games, that are doing these developments, and having something that they can fall back on that's really going to give them an experience generation over generation that they deserve. So that's a little bit about my thoughts on this, a little bit of some of my hopes and dreams in there as well. I love to see a high-end card go around 16 gigs of memory on it for that 3090. I really hope that they kind of push that limit. If they do more, great, but that would really see, kind of see where the direction is, and then you can kind of push that and say, hey, there's going to be a lot more stuff in the RAM of the GPU where we can load things faster and get that next step of creating those worlds, creating that immersive environment that we've never seen before. And maybe there's more calculations and everything for that to go forward. So I'm really excited to see what Nvidia can come out with. I really hope they don't disappoint. I hope AMD doesn't disappoint either, or Intel for that matter, because then we get into a little lull of innovation that is just not fun to be in. We've seen that with AMD and Intel multiple times. First AMD, and now with Ryzen, now we're kind of seeing Intel in that little lull, and hopefully they get out of it here very soon. But Nvidia has been keeping that stranglehold on the GPU market for now quite a few years, and I'm sure that they want to hold on to it because that's one of the big. I think that is their biggest market still. I can't remember their financials from their last quarter, but they want to keep that stranglehold on, and they're going to try to keep hold of it. So let me know what your thoughts are and what you expect, or what your hopes and dreams are for this next generation from Nvidia. And hopefully here soon we can see what it is. It should be a fun fall or second half of the year, I should say, for releases, and I guess get your monies ready, because it's not going to be a cheap one either. So with that, I do want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for helping support this channel and helping it grow. I really appreciate it. You guys are great at helping this channel out. And until next time, God bless, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.